Don't make me crawl over there and skull fuck you. Ah! Are you ready for my hot take on Rob Zombie doing the reboot of the Munsters?
So I'm a fan of Rob Zombie. I like his music. I like his movies.
I mean, I like the Munsters, and I'm a fan of Rob Zombie.
Of 1,000 Corpses, entertaining. Devil's Rejects, 10 out of 10. Would bang again. I liked Halloween. Halloween 2, not so much. Lords of Salem, I think, is super underrated. Great film. Kind of like Rob Zombie's take on Rosemary's Baby. And then we get to things like 3 from Hell. Not my cup of tea.
I think it's going to definitely be dark. Now, the big question on everyone's mind is, are they going to be vulgar? Are they going to be white trash? Are they going to be torturing people? Or is it going to be like his first kind of corporate studio project where it's kind of family-friendly-ish? Or really family-friendly, like the original Munsters was? Or is it going to be like this whole new kind of vision and it's basically House of 1,000 Corpses but with the Munsters?
Rob Zombie creates. It's like a fan making films for other fans, and then ultimately it's those same fans bitching about the things that he makes. So keeping that in mind, Rob Zombie is a huge Munsters fan. So if anyone's hands need to be touching this thing, I would probably say it is him.
You know it's gonna look cool. Like, I definitely want to see it. The merchandise is gonna be cool. The fucking the Munsters dragster will probably be in there. You know, their house will be cool. It's good to see that an IP like that is getting revamped, but at the same time, why not like maybe do some type of like claymation or 3D animation version with people who sound just like the original actors or something like that for the new generation? Kind of get the interest first. Maybe they will kind of do like a kids one by a whole different studio or something too, like some type of family-friendly cartoon that keeps it alive. And then maybe this could be just for like horror fans that also like the Munsters and like Rob Zombie stuff.
I'm getting a lot of Tim Burton vibes, just basically off the initial announcements. Tim Burton, initially we were really into his remake. Everyone was all like, Tim Burton, and then everyone kind of fell out of love with Tim Burton. And then we got things like the fucking Tim Burton it kind of has very similar vibes to Tim Burton doing the Dark Shadows film. He was also a huge fan of Dark Shadows, just like Rob Zombie's a huge fan of the Munsters. Will I see it? Yes, I will see it.
I think that Sherry Moon Zombie can actually pull off a pretty decent job as a sultry, sexy, quiet is the key, kind of quiet, kind of sullen, soft-spoken, fucking Lily. I think that she could pull it off if they keep her a quiet, soft-spoken Lily, like she was on the show. Not if they have her be Baby, Like, oh my God, Herman, what are we going to do now, Herman?
Right off the bat, though, I don't think that Sherry Moon Zombie is probably the best person to be cast in this film. Of course, these are all rumors, but, it's not the ideal cast as far as I'm concerned. It looks like he's bringing back a lot of it, the typical cast, for this film. The typical Rob Zombie cast, I guess you could say. Cassandra Peterson is also attached, Elvira, which I think that would be kind of cool. Jeff Daniel Phillips, fantastic. Richard Brake. This could be something great, but at the same time, is it necessary? No.
Now, I do love the casting as Jeff Daniel Phillips for Herman. He's tall. When he's clean shaven, he has a really good smile. I could see it. I could see Herman. I've seen him act goofy before too, and pretty lovable, and kind of, he could do that really like kind of toothy, like Herman Munster like face. So, and we all know he's a great character actor and has no problem wearing prosthetics and stuff. I think that could be really cool.
I guess my first request is that Sheri Moon Zombie not play a critical role. You have this huge Rolodex of really good actors at your disposal, just in your little circle of people, Rob. So take advantage of that. I love the fact that you include your wife. She is great, but I'm not sure if she's the right person for this particular job. And that is a little rude of me to say. I do understand that. But at the very least, this is a fan speaking to it. So I feel like when I say fan, I mean I'm a fan of Rob Zombie. I'm a fan of Sheri. I'm a fan of Rob Zombie's music and his films. I don't think she's the best person for this job. I mean, she might not be. She could be in the film potentially. Just I don't see her as a lead. But that's just me. I've been wrong before. Heath Ledger. So we'll see.
Now the big question is, Richard Brake, fabulous actor.
Richard Brake, national treasure.
How's he going to be his grandpa? You know what I mean? Is he going to just be quiet, chilled out Richard Brake, doing some observational monologue that's funny and kind of dark? Is he going to be into torturing people?
Zombie has this amazing cast. Jeff Daniel Phillips, he would play the husband Herman. At least that's what's being reported. Cassandra Peterson, Jorge Garcia. Who would Jorge Garcia play?
I have a theory where I think that in this new, this new reboot or whatever, this new envisioning from Rob Zombie, that he's going to probably be Eddie Munster. I think that Eddie Munster is going to be like a humongous, big old crazy dude with the mentality of a child. I think that's a spin that he's going to do on it too. Who's going to be Marilyn? Who the hell's going to be Marilyn? That's what I really want to know.
Don't try to do what Burton did and cram, an entire series into 2 hours. Let's do like one story or a couple stories and kind of, push them together, cleanly, like very clean. Think Lords of Salem. Think Halloween 1. A lot of people have problems with that too, but I would argue that Devil's Rejects is a near perfect film. So let's stay on that straight and narrow path and just keep cruising, man. I'm excited to see what happens with this. Just I'm already seeing the hate, so it's just I feel for you, my dude. Like, this is going to be a very difficult task, and I'm hoping for the best. So I'm in. I'll buy my ticket. So hopefully you guys will too. What do you guys think? Robbie, what do you think? I'm a big Rob Zombie fan. I'm a big Richard Brake fan. I'm a fan of reboots and remakes as long as they're done with love. And I don't think that anyone else would do this justice. So let's see. I'm all in. Let's see.
I have a feeling, even though it's from a big studio, it's going to be super dark, man. I think there's going to be just like House of a Thousand Corpses, but the Munsters flavor, if it even sees the light of production. Tell us what you think. Tell us your theories and stuff. Like I said, Eddie Munster's going to be a huge, overgrown, big old fat guy with the mentality of a child, is what I'm betting. I think it's going to probably be pretty vulgar. I think Richard Brake, his grandpa, is going to be torturing or molesting, fucking kidnap people or something. And I think Herman might be kind of like, oh, doop-de-doop, kind of like Herman. So it might have elements of both. It might have a little House of a Thousand Mockingbird Lane corpses, Munsters style. Anyway, you heard it here first. Let us know what you think, and if you disagree, then you can lick my ass.